welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my self-care night routine. I'm just going to pretty much be showing you guys my skincare routine. Ignore this pimple on my lip. I recently started tretinoin on my face. I low-key started breaking out. It's either the tretinoin or the fact that I kind of just gave birth. Less than 2 months ago. So it's either that, but my face doesn't always look like this. I'm also going to be showing you guys my hair care routine as well as my hair oiling routine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be starting with is my hair oiling routine. And the reason why I'm starting with this first is because I still have a lot to do tonight. But yeah, so I'm going to try to oil my hair, and then while I'm like cleaning and prepping everything, I like to let the oil sit in my hair. But this is the hair oil I've been using. It's pumpkin seed oil. I did a little bit of research, and apparently pumpkin seed oil has a bit more actual proven evidence that it can help with hair growth and hormonal hair loss. And like I said, y'all, I just gave birth, and that's kind of, I don't want my hair to be falling out like it did with my first pregnancy. That's why I've been using the pumpkin seed oil for my hair, and I think it has been making a difference. If you guys look at my old videos, like my little YouTube shorts or anything, you can kind of see the difference. And if not, I'll probably put a picture in here somewhere, but this is kind of how much my hair has grown since then. It's almost to my nibblers. Oh my gosh, I should not say that. But anyways, so I got this from Amazon as well. I don't know why I'm showing you guys again. I just showed you guys. But I like to section my hair. I section my hair 3 times when I do this. Okay, so this is the first section I'm starting with. And you don't want to over oil your hair too much because it's kind of bad if you do it like that. I use this amount and I just rub it in my hands. I mainly target the tips of my fingers because that's where I'm like massaging the oil into my scalp. And you want to at least massage this in your scalp for about 10 minutes. And what I also like to do with the excess oil that's on my hands, I just rub it on the ends of my hair. You don't necessarily need to really oil like the whole shaft of your hair, mainly just the ends. And I also forgot to mention you're supposed to brush your hair before you oil it. So don't brush it after you oil it. You should only brush it before, unless you're gonna be brushing it very gently. Alright, so now I'm doing the next section. Well, I think I went cross-eyed when I was doing that. So just pretend you didn't see that. You want to make sure you're actually massaging this into your scalp. Like, you don't want to like lightly touch your scalp. You want to make sure you're moving the skin on your scalp. But yeah, you just want to get that blood flow going to your head. Okay, so now that I have done all my sections, I like to go in one last time. And then I like to flip my head over, or flip my head down, and then put the oil in my hair. Okay. And then lastly, I'm gonna put just that amount of oil. Again, I'm not using a lot. And then I'm going to get the ends of my hair one more time. I literally look like Jacob from Twilight when he ran up to Bella. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm going to put my hair in a little loose braid. Okay, so now that I have my hair braided, this is just me because I cut my bangs really bad. So I don't want them falling out when I'm cleaning because I get really irritated when I'm cleaning or just doing something and I feel hair touching my face. Now that I'm done oiling up my hair, I'm gonna be showing you guys my skincare routine. And I'm gonna shower and then show you guys my hair care routine. All right, y'all, so it's 1:41 in the morning and I'm very tired, but it is time to wash this oil out of my hair. But before I do that, I'm gonna be doing the first part of my skincare routine, and then I'm gonna shower and then show you guys the rest of my skincare routine and my hair care routine after the shower. That was a lot of routines. So first thing I'm gonna start off with is cleansing all of the makeup off my face. I usually start off with this micellar water and cotton pads, but ever since I started the tretinoin on my face, when I was using the micellar water, it would irritate my face so bad. So we're gonna skip that and just stick to, we're gonna start with my oil cleansing balm. This is by The Ordinary. It's the squalene cleanser. I heard that it's fungal acne safe, because if y'all didn't know, I'm very fungal acne prone and I have a lot of closed comedones on my face. That's why I started tretinoin in the first place, because I have been suffering from these white bumps on my face since like 6th grade, and I want to finally get rid of them. So I visited the dermatologist and they prescribed me the tretinoin. I think that was a lot of talking for no reason. So we're gonna start off with this. I usually use this much on my face, but I just rub it in my hands like this. Sorry guys, I had to open my eyes. All right, so now that you guys see my bare naked face, which I'm actually very insecure about, but now I'm gonna go in with my Vanity Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser. I usually wash my face in the shower, but I'm showing you guys, not in the shower. All right, so I just wet my face and I'm gonna take a pump of this. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't go cross-eyed again. I take a pump of that, rub it in my hands for a few seconds, and then I'll wash my face. Alright, so now that I'm finished washing my face, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower. Unfortunately, I am too scared to bring my camera in the shower, but just know that I'm using this shampoo and this conditioner. Alright guys, ignore my background. I'm obviously in my closet because this is where my vanity is. But I'm going to be doing the rest of my skincare now that I'm out of the shower. So honestly, I'm not going to lie, I don't put a lot of products on my face. I literally only use like 3 products and they're all kind of Korean based products, like Korean skincare. So I use this Equal Berry swimming pool toner, and I literally only use just 2 little squirts, and I try to put it on right after I shower because I heard that's how you lock the moisture into your face. I don't know how true that is, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. So now I'm also going to be putting this ON Calming Gel Cream. This isn't for everybody, but this is my favorite moisturizer because it is fungal acne safe. I feel like I look so funny when I'm putting products into my skin. That's literally all I do for the night. Again, the tretinoin was really messing my skin up, so I also like to take some Aquaphor and put some on my eyes because for some reason the tretinoin makes me look like I got punched in the face, and I don't want to look like that tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be putting some Aquaphor on my eyelids. I've also been using the tretinoin for about 3 weeks now, and I've only used it 4 times. And the most recent time I did it was, I believe, it was 2 days ago. We're going to Orlando tomorrow, and I can't be walking up in Orlando with peeling eyeballs looking like I got punched in the face. I'm just trying to avoid that. And now that it looks like I just oiled and greased up my face, which I kind of did, I'm gonna apply another layer of my ON Calming Gel Cream. My bad, guys. I'm only putting a little bit. That's all I do for my nighttime skincare routine. Just those 2 products. We're going to start on my hair care. I've showed these products like a gajillion times on my TikToks. By the way, I don't even have any of my TikToks up anymore. But I use this Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. Focus. And then I use this heat protectant detangler thing, and this is my favorite. I've used this think back when I was in high school. I make it sound like I'm so old. I'm not that old, guys. I was in high school like 3 years ago, I think. So I first brush my hair with my unbrush, and then I just take out the excess water from my hair with a t-shirt. And so I always put some leave-in conditioner. I use about that much. But if I'm doing my wavy hair routine, then I will use more than that. I first like to scrunch the ends of my hair, and then what I do is I do praying hands. And the reason why I like to scrunch it first, because the product is right there, and then when you scrunch it, you're taking the product and it's going right on the ends of your hair, and then you distribute the products with praying hands on your hair. Okay, so now that my hair has the leave-in conditioner, I go ahead and spray my little heat protectant, because I'm going to be blow drying my hair. I like to take my unbrush and just brush everything thoroughly in my hair. Now what I'm going to be doing is blow drying my hair. I use the Heritage one. I want to get a better hair dryer because this one kind of takes a long time to dry my hair, but it's okay. I always do medium to low heat. To cool heat, my bad. Well, I never go on high with my hair. And if you guys don't believe me, it's not good to go to sleep with wet hair. So this is literally what I do every single night. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like doing it every single night. But whenever I didn't do this, my head was so itchy and it was just all wet on my pillow, and I did not like it. And I'm pretty sure my hair was breaking. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair and I'll be back. Okay, so now that my hair is all dried, as you can tell, I'm gonna go ahead and add in this oil into my hair. I don't use a lot of this. I should probably be using more, but if you guys can't tell, I'm running out. So, and again, same method, I scrunch at the bottom. So yeah, this is my hair, and you can see my poorly chopped bangs. Just ignore them. Now I'm going to brush this through my hair. Now that my hair is all finished, I'm going to bobby pin it, because whenever I take care of my daughter at night, my hair will start to come out of like my braid. My hair will start sticking to my face, and I don't like that. That's why I just pin my hair up. Now what I'm gonna do a braid. So that is going to be the end of today's video, and that's just pretty much my self-care night routine. That's pretty much what I do for my skincare, my hair oiling routine, and my hair care routine, like all of that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's almost 3 a.m. and I'm freaking tired. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.